everyone. Namaste. How are you all? Are you okay? I hope so. Now we will be together for one period doing our English lesson. Are you waiting for your English lesson? Great. Well, now we will do it, and in today's lesson we will do activities based on grade 8 English book. Okay? So, can you tell me what we are doing in grade 8 English book? Good. We are doing unit 7. Although we are doing grade 7, unit 7 of grade 8 English, even other students from junior classes or senior classes can participate in classroom activities and do the task here. If you have book, you can keep your book, exercise book, pen, pencil, whatever you need in front of you. If you don't have books, students other than grade 8 students may not have book, so you just stay close to the device and get your exercise book and pen ready with you. Okay, good. Now let's come to the lesson. Okay, in today's lesson we are going to do writing from unit 7 grade 8 English book. Unit 7 a writing task we will do. In writing task we will do punctuation. Okay, one activity is punctuation, another is paragraph writing. Okay, we will do two tasks of writing. Similarly, I'll give you some ways or hints or ideas of doing project work, and then finally we will talk about extra bits given in your book. Okay, so for writing, keep everything ready, and for doing project work, please have ideas so that you can do it later, and then we will talk about extra bits as well. Okay, some extra bit, some content is given, we will discuss about it too. So please be attentive and participate in activities I suggest you. Okay, is everyone ready? Great. Okay, let's go to the writing task. Well, in your book on page number 88, of your book, what is given? Writing task. In your writing task, there is one activity there in the beginning, that is A, activity A, punctuate the following paragraph. Okay, now let's read what is there. And as I am reading, okay, you just notice, okay, where there is place to be corrected, where there are some parts which are ill formed, not correct. Okay, let me read. So you can also point to the place where I am reading and read along with me. Reading gives you idea. Okay, reading and other people reading, listening to other people reading and reading along with them gives you idea about some corrections. Okay, okay, let's read. Niti is one of the most laid back students I know. He is tall and slim with black hair and he always wears a shirt and black jeans. His jeans have holes in them and his baseball boots are scruffy too. He usually sits at the back of the class and he often seems to be asleep. However, when the next results are given out, he always gets an A. I don't think he is as lazy as he appears to be. Now, it should be corrected with proper punctuation mark. Do you have idea how to correct a text, how to correct a paragraph, how to punctuate a paragraph? Yes, you have many ideas. Okay, to correct this paragraph, I will give you some ideas, okay, so that you can make correction easily. Let's see. Okay, some tips. Well, first thing you should remember, Use capital letter in the beginning of a sentence and as the first letter of a proper noun. The pronoun I is always capital. Now, when you are punctuating, when you are making correction to a paragraph, you should always remember that the first letter of a sentence should be capital and first letter of proper noun, name of person, place, okay, that should also be capital, and pronoun I is always capital. Next, use full stop, question mark or exclamation mark appropriately at the end of a sentence. So, if it is exclamatory sentence, use exclamation mark. If it is question, interrogative sentence, use question mark, and if it is assertive sentence, use full stop. Okay, you know this. Well, these are just common rules, okay, you are following. Now, next, use a comma to create a pause and to separate ideas in a sentence. Well, within one sentence, you can use comma and separate ideas, or sometimes comma also means pause. Okay. Next, use semicolon to create a break with a connection of idea. There is connection of idea within a sentence, but there is break. Okay. Here you use colon, or let us say we use colon. Okay, semicolon. Next, use an apostrophe. For example, Ram's book. Ram apostrophe S is given here. Is it? Ram's book. Or won't, will plus not. If you write contraction, contracted form of it, we write won't to indicate ownership or possession, as in the example here, and contraction as in the example here. Okay, you can use comma, apostrophe. Okay, not comma. Well, for this we use apostrophe even for not contraction. For example, haven't, we write have not in contracted form, haven't, have and apostrophe have, HAV have, N apostrophe T, haven't, we write that way. Okay, like won't. Similarly, another is use inverted commas, this inverted comma to indicate direct speech. Okay. Well, these are few rules to punctuate this paragraph. There may be some more rules, but these rules work well to make correction in this paragraph. Okay, the given paragraph, punctuate the given paragraph. Okay, now let's do it. Underline, first thing you should do is underline or mark or highlight, whatever you do. Just you can highlight or you can underline or write some mark. Okay, either you can circle or underline, whatever you do. Underline or mark or highlight the parts to be corrected in that paragraph. Okay, please, in your book with your pencil, okay, quickly go through it and mark the places where you need to make correction. Okay, well, read slowly and find out the places where you need to punctuate properly. Okay, Niti is one of the most laid back students I know. He is tall and slim with black hair and he always wears a shirt and a black jeans. His jeans have holes in them and his baseball boots are scruffy. 2. He usually sits at the back of the class and he often seems to be asleep. However, when the next results are given out, he always gets an A. I don't think he is as lazy as he appears to be. Okay. Have you marked? Yes. Okay. Now, how many places you found there is punctuation mistake? How many mistakes are to be corrected? Can you count quickly? Great, great. Okay. Now, your passage in your book looked like this, is it? Now, here I have highlighted the places where you need to make correction. Is it so? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 places where you need to punctuate properly. Okay. Now, you should write the passage in your exercise book, making correction using proper punctuation. Can you do? Good. Okay, start it quickly. Now, you can start with this one, okay, where there is underline or where you have highlighted, you can make correction there and then copy the passage. Okay, good. Well, now here Niti, how do you make correction? N should be capital Y. This is proper noun and first letter should be capital. N. Next thing, this is the beginning of a sentence as well, isn't it? So it should be capital. And here I is always capital. And here full stop. And this one, after full stop, first letter should be capital. Slim, and then comma, with a black hair, comma, and he always wears a shirt and black jeans, full stop. Again H capital. Here his jeans have holes in them, comma, and his baseball boots are scruffy too, full stop. Again H capital here. He usually sits at the back of the class, comma, and he often seems to be asleep, full stop. However, H capital. However, comma, when the next results are given out, comma, he always gets an A, full stop. I capital. I don't think he's. Now here he apostrophe S. He is as lazy as he appears to be. And finally there should be full stop. Is it so? Now, after correction, after proper punctuation, the passage looks like this. Is it so? Okay, now you can read properly. Now with pause, everything. So in the beginning, I read it. When I read, you might have realized that there is pause somewhere. For example, now you can read, Niti is one of the most laid-back students I know. He is tall and slim with black hair and he always wears a shirt and black jeans. His jeans have holes in them and his baseball boots are scruffy too. He usually sits at the back of the class and he often seems to be asleep. However, when the next results are given out, he always gets an A. I don't think he's as lazy as he appears to be. Now, that is the way. So, in the reading as well, you should realize those pause and everything. Okay? Good. Now, let's go to another task of writing. Okay? Well, even for correcting other passages, you can follow these ideas. Okay? Let's go to another here. B. Task B. What is the task B? Read it out loudly. Please. B. Write a couple of paragraphs on environment. Address the following questions. Now, you should write a couple of paragraphs. Couple of means about 2 paragraphs. Okay? Well, generally it should be 2. Couple of means 2. And then while writing, you should address the following question. Your writing topic is, what is it? Environment. Very good. Your topic is environment, title is environment, and then while writing you should address these questions. Do not only answer these questions, but write in detail about these questions. Okay, these questions are guiding questions, they give you ideas, but you don't need to just answer them, but write something about them. Now first is, there are 4 questions. Okay, A, B, C, D. First is, what is environment? B, what is its importance? C, what are the causes of environmental degradation? And D, how can we protect the environment? Clear? Okay, please, if you are not clear about C, I will tell you. Degradation, what does degradation means? Degradation, upgradation means rise, getting better, but degradation means fall, getting worse. Is it so? Causes of environmental degradation means causes of environment getting worse. Okay. Now, in the beginning you should define what is environment means. You should define environment. Second, you should write about its importance, why environment is important. Third, what are the causes of environmental degradation, why is it is getting worse? You should answer this. Okay, answer these questions or write about it, write few things about it. Next, how can we protect the environment? So ways of protecting environment you can write. So altogether 4 things you should focus in your writing. Okay, good. Now let's talk about the structure as well as some ways of writing. Let's start with some tips or some guidelines for writing. Okay, see here. Well, there are 5 things I have suggested here. Okay, first thing, A, write the title on the top center of a page. Okay, write title on the top center. Okay, in the say top part, in the center you can write title. What is the title? Good. Environment. Write environment on the top. You know where to write the title, don't you? Great. Okay, then B, start with a general definition of environment. How do we define environment? Yes, you know this. Okay, write definition of environment. Definition you know. You have read a lot, haven't you? Our surrounding is environment, isn't it? So write short definition either with 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, better to write 2 sentences. Okay, if you write only 1 sentence, paragraph will be very short. So write about 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, or even 2 sentences, that is enough. Okay, next, C, write some sentences on the importance of environment. Why environment is important to us. Okay, so about it, whatever you know, you can write some sentences. Okay, next, D, write major causes of environmental degradation. You know, I told you what is degradation. Fall, isn't it? Getting worse. Okay, what are the causes of environmental degradation? Environment being worse and worse. What is causing it? What are the causative factors you can see around? You can write about them. You know number of causes, don't you? Good. Okay, write about them. Next, suggest some measures to protect the environment. How can we protect this environment? Okay, so you can provide some suggestions finally. Okay, now your writing is final, but how to make structure of it? How to create good structure? Now you should manage all these things within 2 paragraphs. Is it so? Good. Okay, now in paragraph what you should do is you can go to your reading. Now here study the structure of paragraphs in reading second, reading 2, that is migration. In your reading, in your book, you can see the paragraph structure, okay, how they are managed. See, this is the first paragraph in your reading, isn't it? Well, here what is given? Here there is title on the top, is it? Then after that, paragraph 1. In paragraph 1, what is there? Definition of migration, purposes of migration. Here title, and people have moved from one place to another since the beginning of history. There are varieties of purposes. Now here definition of migration is also here, and then purposes of migration are also there. So these things are included in this paragraph. And when you read second paragraph, okay, what is there? Paragraph second, factors that cause migration. What are the causative factors of migration? These are described here, okay, in terms of push factor and pull factor. So these are causes of migration. Well, only one thing is described here. Now third paragraph, what is there? Okay, it describes benefits of migration. Only benefits, no drawbacks, no any other things, but just benefits. Next, final paragraph is about drawbacks, disadvantages of migration. Okay, this paragraph describes only disadvantages or drawbacks of migration, not any other things. So in writing paragraph, one paragraph may have one or two ideas, okay, so you can make good structures. Now here go back to the question, guiding questions, and how you can include this guiding question in paragraph. Make structure. Now paragraph structure, here I have suggested, okay, you can write title on the top, and then paragraph 1, definition and importance. Definition of environment and importance of environment you can include in paragraph 1, and you can change paragraph and write about causes of environmental degradation in second paragraph, okay, and in third paragraph, paragraph 3, ways to protect the environment, you can write about it, okay. Well, it makes your writing, it structures your writing into 3 paragraphs, is it so? Okay, but in your question, write couple of paragraph is given, isn't it? So you can follow another structure for that. So your title, your topic, as you read the topic, it suggests that you should structure into 3 paragraphs, but couple of paragraph is written, so you can write title on the top, and in paragraph 1, definition, importance and causes of environmental degradation, you can write here, okay. 3 things you can include in first paragraph. In next second paragraph, you can write about ways to protect the environment, your suggestion to protect the environment, how to protect this environment, you can write in second paragraph. Well, if you write more than 2 paragraphs, you can follow this structure: definition and importance, first paragraph; causes of environmental degradation, second paragraph; and ways to protect the environment, third paragraph. And don't include other ideas in those paragraphs, only focus on these things. And if you write only 2 paragraphs, okay, as suggested in question, okay, you can include definition, short definition, few importance, okay, few points of importance, and causes of environmental degradation in 1 paragraph, and then ways to protect the environment, next paragraph, okay. So ways to protect environment can be more, so you can write in separate paragraph, okay, so that you can organize in 2 paragraphs. Can you do? Good. Okay, great. Now following this structure, your friends, okay, have written so many have produced so many paragraphs. Okay, they have written paragraphs and have given to me, submitted to me, and I went through them. Okay, I have some papers written by your friends, okay, my students. Well, I will show you one. I'll read out for you one. Okay, this one I'll read. This is better than others. Okay, well, let's read it. What is given? What is written here? Well, see, the title environment is written on the top, and then what is written? Let's read. The environment refers to the natural surroundings in which we live. It includes everything around us, such as the air, the water, the land, and the diverse ecosystems on Earth. The environment is important for us as it provides necessary resources for human beings as well as for countless plants and animals. It directly affects our health, economy, and overall quality of life. That is why we have to keep the environment clean and healthy. However, human activities have led to environmental degradation. These activities include deforestation, various types of pollution, misuse of natural resources, and greenhouse gas emission. Okay. Next paragraph. We must adopt good practices and raise awareness about the effects of our actions in order to protect the environment. We need to use energy more efficiently, promoting renewable energy sources. Conserving water, reforestation, and habitat preservation are also necessary steps to protect the environment. We all have to work together to safeguard our planet for current and future generations. Okay, that is what? Well, two paragraphs on environment. Well, that is well written, isn't it? Okay, give your big hands to your friends. That is good writing, isn't it? Okay. Now, we finished writing. Even later, you can try writing this sort of things. Okay, writing on environment. Okay, dear students. Now, next thing we should do is project work. In your project work, what is given? Read it out. What things might change in your locality in the next 10 years? Show it in the form of a picture and present it in the class. Now, before you do it, think about things that might change in future. Think about it. For example, what thing may change? Well, one thing that may change is culture. Culture includes dress people wear. Okay. Similarly, food, way they speak. Similarly, surrounding. Surrounding includes, well, all the things you can see around, roads, buildings, okay, all these things, okay, road, buildings, houses around you. Similarly, trees, okay, well, there may be deforestation, so surroundings, let's say, so it includes all the things around you, okay. Similarly, you may also experience change in school structure, school building, classrooms, and all these things may change. Now, considering all these things, you can imagine one picture, okay, picture of change. You can imagine what is there now, you can think of, and then imagine what sort of thing there will be in future, okay, and then draw picture based on it and present to the class. Will you? Good. Okay, do it. So later you can come to the class and present to your friends. Okay? Good. Okay, dear students, finally in your book there is extra bit. At the end of unit 7 there is extra bit. Read what is there in extra bit. Okay, loudly read it. Yes, spelling variation on common British and American vocabulary. Here we talk about British English and American English. Okay, so here you should understand that British English means English spoken by British people and Britain mostly, and American English means the English mostly spoken in America and American people. However, it doesn't mean that American English is spoken only in America and British English is spoken only in Britain. Even in Nepal, British English may be used, or some people may use American English. So there is slight variation, not much difference but a little difference. The difference can be realized in grammar, spelling, pronunciation, well, everywhere. And here we are going to talk about only spelling variation, spelling difference. Okay, there are slight differences here. Let's read. Well, British and American. You can see here this is British flag and this is American flag. So here we are going to read the spelling of some words that are spelled in Britain and in America in their own way. Now in British English, color is C-O-L-O-U-R. In American it is C-O-L-O-R. Now British humor H-U-M-O-U-R and American H-U-M-O-R. Neighbor British N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R and American N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R. Apologize A-P-O-L-O-G-I-S-E British spelling and A-P-O-L-O-G-I-Z-E American spelling. Pediatric British spelling P-A-E-D-I-A-T-R-I-C and then American spelling P-E-D-I-A-T-R-I-C. Similarly, defense D-E-F-E-N-C-E British spelling and American spelling D-E-F-E-N-S-E. Similarly, check C-H-E-Q-U-E British, C-H-E-C-K American. Meter M-E-T-R-E British, M-E-T-E-R American. Tire T-Y-R-E British, T-I-R-E American. Well, again flavor F-L-A-V-O-U-R British, F-L-A-V-O-R American. Labor L-A-B-O-U-R British, L-A-B-O-R American. Program P-R-O-G-R-A-M-M-E British, P-R-O-G-R-A-M American. Traveled T-R-A-V-E-L-L-E-D British, T-R-A-V-E-L-E-D American. License L-I-C-E-N-C-E British, L-I-C-E-N-S-E American. Honor H-O-N-O-U-R British, H-O-N-O-R American. Center C-E-N-T-R-E British, C-E-N-T-E-R American. Mold M-O-U-L-D British, M-O-L-D American. Theater T-H-E-A-T-R-E British, T-H-E-A-T-E-R American. Okay, you can learn these and you can realize now which spelling you are using, which spelling you have been using. Let's say, which one do you use now? Okay, you can decide now which, you can find out now which English you are following. Okay, so these are slight variations. Okay, not much variation is there, but slight variation is there. Now there are some other words where there is difference between American spelling and British spelling. These are given in your book. You can learn and find the difference. Okay, great. Okay, now In today's lesson, we did writing first, that is punctuation, writing second, that is writing paragraph on environment, and I gave you some ideas on doing project work, and finally we learned about the variation on British and American spelling and some vocabulary item. Okay. With this, we have come to the end of Unit 7. Well, next time we will meet together, we will do again Unit 8, next unit. So, till then, have a good time and have a good study. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye.